to Abuja and the National Coalition Center. I'm Shegun Ojumu bringing you the live results from the Coalition Center. I have with me here this afternoon two gentlemen who happen to be party agents. To my right is Dr. Alex Mayanga, MNI.
Thank you.
He is the party agent for the ADP.
Correct. Thank you.
Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, to my left is Nze Frank White of the Action People's Party, APP. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, fantastic stuff. Okay, I'll start with you, Dr. Mayanga.
Yeah.
We've had results from Ikiti, Ondo, Kwara, and of course, Oshun. What are your thoughts about the results so far? How did your party do?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity of bringing me here live and transmitting to the whole world and to Nigerians. So far, like you have said, I think about 5 states or there about 4 states
Four
have,
states, yeah.
have presented
Results.
their results. Well, our party is doing very well in view of the fact that we are a growing party. And as a growing party, you take your journey very gently and cautiously too. So we are doing very well. We are coming up. And at the point where we become the behemoths, as I want to call them, you will be hearing our name. But meanwhile, we are doing very well. I would say that. And talking about my feeling about the results so far, we have discovered that it seems that there is a negation of the laws.
Yeah, I was going to come
Okay.
to that. Some of the
Alright.
observations raised,
Alright,
especially
right,
by
right.
Senator
Okay.
Dino Melaye.
Right. But saying that, okay, how are you doing? We are doing very well, I must say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, let me get the thoughts of Dr. Nze Frank White.
You want to give me
Okay, let me get his thoughts also. Okay, and let's get your initial thoughts about what has happened here so far from Ikiti, Oshun, Ondo, of course, Kwara. What are your thoughts? How did your party do?
So far so good. We're still collating, so I cannot tell you where we stand.
Right.
But based on what we have from our own situation room,
Okay.
we're not doing badly.
Okay.
Considering so many variables. Having said that, I also want to state that the results that we've just been collecting figures. Do you understand? I think the attitude of the umpire is hurting the integrity of the process.
How do you mean?
Yeah, I say that because a situation where, just like what Senator Dino was insisting, it's a simple thing. If the law says that you collect, even the INEC chairman alluded to it yesterday and today, that the collation starts from the polling unit, ward, local government, and state before coming to this place. Now, and the law states, the act states that from the word you transmit to the server. You understand? So it was a simple question by Senator Dino. Let every rec let every rec that is bringing this result, let them assure us that the figures they are giving us here, the results they are giving us here, is the same thing with what is on the server. How difficult is that? Especially being a provision of the law. And they are just playing hide and seek, with it. I don't feel happy about it, because you see, this is if you see the way Nigerians came out in their millions, you understand, you know that this is a very important election to them. Nobody should hurt them. If you hurt this process, the integrity of this process, you're hurting the innermost part of each and every Nigerian, and it will not go down well with them.
All right, Dr. Mayanga.
Yeah.
All right, sir. I will also want to know if you share, the similar sentiment
Very
with
well. Very
brother
well.
here.
Very well. I share And I agree with him in totality. Because if you look at section 64, subsection 4 of the INEC, or the Act, that was signed 2022, it gave the impression to all Nigerians that yes, election 2023 will be most transparent, most agreeable, most trusted of the elections. So, but what we are witnessing is like we are going back, to the manual age of 2019. Because if you go by what he has said, the transmission should come from the list unit, which is the PU, which is the polling unit. From there, you transmit to the next stage, and you continue to transmit. And I'm sure even what they are presenting here, I'm sure perhaps they have not even transmitted it into the national portal. So it makes this election becoming questionable. The integrity is being doubted, and we do not expect that. Remember how much was voted for this election. Over 300 billion, they say. And so we cannot afford to waste this fund. This can build bridges. This can, create institutions all over the country. But today we are seeing that the election, the report they are giving so far is in doubt. And it's most disappointing. It's most disappointing.
Yeah, you must also say, of course, that it's important that when this result, as these results are being announced, what will you tell your members out there, your party supporters, because at the end we still need a country.
Yeah, we need what we say. We know the Nigerians have to still remain calm. We have to remain calm, and of course we are a law-abiding party. Of course, one of our mantras is a rule of law, and by that mantra, we know that we can approach, the court if we see that the way the whole thing went is not justifiable, or it's not credible or fair. We know the channels to take. So we appeal to our members to be calm. After all, we're only gotten about, I think about 5% or thereabout of the results.
Okay.
And so it's too early to
exactly, because we only have 4 results, and there are more states to come. And
the more states
I'm
are
sure
coming.
So
we are hoping that by even this objection here now, we are beginning to see that changes will take place.
Yes.
I think that's what I.
Okay, let me come to Frank White now. Okay, what would you say to your teaming supporters? Right, they're afraid nerves. A lot of people are expecting results to come in faster than it's even is coming now. But what would your message be to your people out there who are watching the Collation Center with keen attention?
Yeah. My message will be that they should not lose hope in Nigeria. You understand? We don't have any other country. The level of patriotism they expressed on Saturday is awesome. So I congratulate every Nigerian that took that bold step on Saturday to go come and exercise that civic right. And I will also tell them not to lose hope. What we're doing is that we are trying to see that the integrity of the process is assured, and that whoever emerges out of that process will be, it would have emanated out of the will and the wish of Nigerians. You understand? So let's not lose hope yet. Let's still be steadfast and keep watch. Okay. You understand?
Yes.
We should keep watch, because it's just unfortunate. Like there was something you said that delays. Some of these delays, when you create this lacuna, it creates suspicion. You understand? That day, there were some polling units that I visited. People gathered the INEC officials there, and they were insisting upload now. in the particular situation, they lost NEPA. The guy said there was no, yeah, it doesn't have battery. Before you knew it, one man went to his house and brought his generator. Everybody was clapping for. You see this kind of expression. No person should come and undermine it. Nobody should come and take it for granted. It is a very, integral part of nation building. If you make these people, if you make them to trust this process, their faith for this country will be renewed and reassured. But let us do the right thing, please. It's very, very important. It's very, very important, irrespective of whose us is God. Please let us do the right thing.
All right, thank you very much, Nze Frank White of the Action People's Party. He is, of course, the party's national agent. And of course, I'll say thank you to Dr. Alex Mayenga, MNI, the party agent of the ADP. It's important, of course, for us to know that only 4 results, and that is from Ekiti, Ondo, Osun, and Kwara, have been presented. We expect a few more states, or many more states, I should say, to be presented in the course of the day. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long night. The expectation is that, just like the chairman said yesterday, results will come in. They'll be taken. There will be breaks in between. Of course, the results presentation will go on into the night, into Tuesday, early Tuesday morning, and then we'll see how it goes from there. The important thing again is for everybody to stay glued to their TV sets or to their handheld devices to know what is happening here, and stay off or don't believe everything you read on social media. It's important for us all to await the final results from the Independent National Electoral Commission, which is empowered by the Constitution to announce results. We're going to take a break now, and then, of course, we'll bring you more interviews and programming here on TV Afrique. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.